Welcome to the show, it's just the facts. Where we break it down, don't hold them back. Don't get in your feelings, cause it's only the facts. We got all the tea on them relationships. We gon' break it down and shatter all the myths. Talk about mindset goals, growth, and money tips. We gon' break it down and keep it all legit. Heart, mind, body, soul. Ready, set, let's go. This is just the facts.
Welcome to the show. It's your boy Jay, man. Nothing but the facts. Your boy Jay, nothing but the facts. Nothing but the facts. So help me God. So I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of a few things, or I get held accountable for some things on Saturday when I get on my guy LBC Real Game No Gimmicks podcast. And I want to go ahead and get ahead of all that stuff. But before we get into everything that we're gonna talk about today, I first want to say, pardon my absence. I've been gone. Oh, I've been gone for a minute because I've been working on something, right? So I ain't gonna fake to you. Becoming a streamer, I started to understand that there's a lot of things that you gotta have in order and a lot of things you gotta have in place. And sometimes you want to have a little worker for you, this, that, and the third. So one of my hangups was clips. I always was like, golly, man, I need to get clips. I need to get clips. I need to get clips. But, you know, getting clips, you gotta, in today's world, everything is a subscription, which I understand. But when you just starting out, you kind of want to minimize all costs until, you know what I'm saying? That's just being smart as a businessman. But, you know, I took a little time off because I was working on something and it's almost there. It's not quite there. It's not quite there. But I was working on this little, let's see, let's do it this way. This little clip maker. Let's see, let's make you, well, it is what it is, you know. It's a clip maker, man. It's a clip maker. And basically I exerted so much time and effort and energy into building this clip maker that I kind of just was like, you know, I'll just stream later whenever I get a little bit in a better space with making this. But without further ado, you know, like I said, it's not ready yet. It's almost there, but it's gonna be called Just Clip It. So when I get it down, get it finished, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna post the link in the description, get people on game, you know what I'm saying? Give out a little coin so y'all can try it out and see how you like it. If you like it, hey, you know what I'm saying? Spend a little money with your boy, because I mean, I gotta follow the way of the world. It's capitalist society, man. We capitalists here. But long story short, yeah, I was gone because I was working on this app, and I mean, it's not really a great excuse maybe to you guys, but for me, it was good enough excuse because I wanted to focus on getting this done and getting it done right. Because whenever I do put the product out, I don't want anybody to have any issues. But that's not what we came here to talk about today. Obviously, we came here to talk about this whole dun 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 Trump thing. Of course, yeah. Of course, Trump, always Trump. So I want to talk about this particular Trump thing. I ain't got nothing. The Epstein files. We'll get to that because I do know that there is a lot of people covering it, obviously. But I myself am reading through the files myself, and obviously that's a lot of fucking files to read through on top of my day-to-day tasks. So I'm trying to take my time and comb through it. I don't want to just jump to assumptions and come out and be like, oh yeah, Buddy's name was in it. That means he had to be involved. He was doing with the woo. I don't want to jump off into that river, but I do want to give y'all the facts when I give y'all the facts. Again, we back on Trump again, back on Trump. And let's just say it. Some tweet came out that depicted Michelle Obama and Barack Obama as some monkeys. And the world is in flames about it. I'm sure everybody is like, "Oh, I knew Trump was a racist. I know Trump was a racist the whole time." But I want to go ahead and dive into it myself because I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the video yet. I heard about the tweet. I've been working, so I wasn't really in the mingling with that. But I'm about to pull it up right here, right now. You know, we got the we got the tweet right here. Well, you got your boy. I mean, you got your girl Michelle Obama, and you got your boy Barack Obama. It's monkeys. And that's the first picture you see when this video even pops up. It's like the very first thing. Yeah, it's distasteful. However, I'm the type of guy, I gotta get context. I gotta see what's going on. I gotta check the trap. So we gonna click the play button. I'm not gonna play no music because your boy been getting hit with these copyrights. So I'm about to start being very careful what the fuck I'm reacting to because I can't take them L's. I don't need copyrights on my shit. You feel me? But we gonna keep it P and we gonna play this shit. Now, from what I did play a little bit of it just to make sure that this was the full video. But the music that they played was the Lion King theme song, just to give context. Because I'm not going to play the music. I don't know if that's copyright infringed or pond or not, but we not even going to risk the shit. If it ain't my music, it ain't getting played through these here speakers. I assure you of that. But let's check out the video, man. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning to all of my pro black people that really don't like shit like this. We just going to watch this in context and see what we can get from it. Yeah. Okay, we got Hillary Clinton. I don't know who that guy is though. We got Hillary Clinton as a warthog, and we got whoever that guy is, a muskrat. So when I see this, I mean, I don't know who he is, but I would assume he's a light skinned black guy, and he's a muskrat. So I can't really necessarily say that this is a racial thing off the break, like not. Okay, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Got donkeys and antelopes, it looked like. Elephants and giraffes. Don't know who neither one of them guys are. Zebras and hyenas, okay. Biden's a baboon and Kamala is a turtle. Okay. So we got Biden as a baboon. Okay, that's whoa. Hey, Biden liked that banana a little too much, didn't he? Whoa. Whoa. All right, now we got your man as a muskrat, whatever. All right, here go King Trump, Lion King, King Trump walking down the, whoever that is a pig. Okay. Okay, flamingos. Okay. Okay, Whoopi is a whoop. So Whoopi is a hippo. Whoopi ain't a monkey. She's a hippo. All right, so we can't go with the theme of saying we can't say that for sure. We can't say racist for sure. I don't personally believe we can say racist with this kind of context. However, in the context that I think everyone is talking about is, I wonder, because the video starts off with these two at the very beginning, and this is the first thing you see is these two people as monkeys. I think that is where you can automatically assume and just jump to the conclusion and be like, yeah, he's a racist. However, I do think after watching this in context and seeing what it is for what it is, I believe that this is more like a distasteful joke. I don't believe that he should have had his name shouldn't have been associated with this in no way, shape, or form. Like, you know how these the celebrities, they post and they got Finsta accounts, they got the fake Instagrams. Maybe if he wanted to post that, maybe he should have did that on his fake on his fake Twitter, because to put his name attached to it is kind of distasteful. But then I have to wonder, like, you know how a lot, also when you think about the celebrity world, you know, a lot of these guys have people that post things for them. So I wonder if maybe this is one of those things where that's the case. Maybe I don't want to. I'm not sure, bro. It's a bad. It's a distasteful joke. Let's see. I think Trump. I think he said something about this tweet. Let's see. I think he has a video. Is there a video? I want to see the video. See, another thing I think because when I see it in the news, it all just points to Trump shares video of Obama's as apes. Like, so we're gonna just jump over the fact that he had Whoopi Goldberg as a hippopotamus and he had Joe Biden deep throwing a banana as a baboon. Like, we just gonna skip over all that and just say, oh, Trump put. See, this is one of them things where it's you gotta kind of be careful where you getting your news and information from, because these folks they purposely pumped it this way, where they said, oh, well, Trump posted a picture of the Obamas as monkeys. Okay, Trump also posted a picture of Kamala Harris as a turtle. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, let's not be too disingenuous. But I let's see what is this. Let's see what this is talking about. This says Trump shares video of Obama's as apes and shit.
We are back here for you on Live Now from Fox, always worldwide for you, continuing to bring you some of the day's biggest top stories and headlines. One of those big stories that really started in the early morning hours for President Trump and really the administration and his team was made on his Truth Social. President Trump earlier shared a video of the Obamas as apes in his Truth Social post. And of course, as you can imagine, that received a lot of
See, that's more so like that's like that clip farming shit. That's like that what's that shit? Clickbait shit. Cause you could have said Trump shares a video of Kamala Harris's turtle, but is that gonna be as eye catching as what they made it? You could have said Trump makes Joe Biden a baboon, deep throating but they're not gonna say deep throating a banana, but you know what I'm saying. He deep throating the damn banana. The man put half the banana down his fucking throat just now. That wouldn't have been as catching as saying Obama is monkeys. We already know what they depicting, because at the end of the day, we know what black people was from ancestral times. It's almost like they trying to force a racial issue when it's not even a racial issue. It's a distasteful thing, because it's like the picture of Drake in blackface. It's distasteful. Like, why is Drake, why would you do that, bro? I mean, you can't really clown because you are a part of, but why? That's kind of weird, dog. It's all I liken it today. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't be. Hey, look, I'm subject to criticism too. If you think that if that wasn't it, bro. If that wasn't the one, let me know. Hit me in the comments. Shit, I ain't gonna be but so mad. I can't be but so mad. I can't be but so hurt. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I mean, I just see it like, yeah, bro, they pushing the issue, bro. They pushing agendas that they don't even need to be a pushing. But I get it. Fear mongering is real. You want to take your mind off of the Epstein shit. These people really reading these Epstein files. We need to find some other ways to distract them, because the Epstein files was a distraction for something else, clearly. But let's see what else they got to say.
Backlash. The clip appeared near the end of a minute-long video boasting falsehoods about the 2020 election. It was posted just before midnight on Thursday night leading into Friday morning.
midnight.
Today, the video shared on Trump's Truth Social discussed conspiracy theories about the 2020 election.
I just want to say something about the time of it, just before midnight. Do we really think that Trump was up just before midnight posting tweets? I mean, hey, I'm not saying, I mean, it's possible, right? But the leader of the free world is up at 12 o'clock at night posting tweets about monkeys and shit. Just see this all. And when I hear that, it's almost, to me, I kind of think like, well, damn. Is this some other shit that we just don't know about for real? Is this some shit that's like somebody tried to sabotage, somebody trying to set my man's up, somebody trying? But at the end of the day, again, like I said, I can't take the fault from him because it is on his account. He got to be tighter on who got access to his account, because I think he does say, or it's been rumored that somebody else posted this shit. But anyways,
near the end of the video, a short clip of the Obamas portrayed as apes is spliced in with the Lion Sleeps Tonight playing in the background. The video remained on Trump's account for much of Friday morning before it was removed. The short clip appears to be part of a longer AI-generated video shared in October on X called President Trump, King of the Jungle. And there has been a lot of reaction as the Associated Press put this out on X, saying President Trump's racist post about Obama's is deleted.
See what I'm saying? They're making it a thing that it's... Could the Obamas have been any other animal other than monkeys? Of course. Of course. Did Trump take the time to prompt AI to create this image? Of course not. Of course not. Should Trump have posted that? Of course not. But is he racist because that was the post? I gotta say that's a strong reach. That's MJ dunking on Space Jam at the end of the game when there was only a couple seconds left and it was for the game winner. That's the type of stretch I see this being. Because come on, man. Like, of all the, let's add this caveat. The tweet was deleted. Of all the things that we know of about President Trump, if he stand on something, he stand on it. Why he delete the tweet? If he knew, come on, let's is there agenda being pushed, guys? Or are we just gonna say Trump? We gonna just say Trump racist? Is that where we going? I just can't go with that. I can't go with that. I can't personally go with that. Do I like this? Nah, I don't necessarily like it. But do I agree with it? Fuck no, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't even have posted the shit. Like, nigga, what? That's dumb. That's some dumb ass shit. But am I about to scrutinize him and be like, nigga, you racist? Of course not, bro. I don't agree with it for sure. But I know that these guys are going to ask me, and I'm going to kindly revert them back to my video. I'm going to just say, hey, guys, I already spoke about this on the Just the Facts podcast last night. Y'all go back and go watch my video. I'll make it a clip I'll make sure I will clip this part for them with my Just Clip It app. I promise you. Just for some back testing purposes, let y'all see how it works out. If y'all like it, hey, let me know. I'll speed up production, the Twitter fingers and get the fingering, you feel me? But again, like, this ain't this. Let's get back into it. Let's get.
After backlash, the White House had defended it, but now blames staffer. So, and this was from Senator Tim Scott putting this out.
So they blame staffers.
On X, saying, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House.
And of course, he's going to push the button to say it's the most racist thing. Come on, man. I believe we've seen more. I think we've seen more racist things come out of the White House than this shit right here. I'll assure you, I think we have. Now, see, it'd have been a little bit different had there was no other animal, if there was no other people included. Furthermore, if there was no Joe Biden as a baboon deep throwing a motherfucking banana, then I could maybe give him an inkling of the doubt and say, yeah, this might have been one of them races. These might be one of the top five. This might be top five. But I don't think it's top five. I don't even think it's top 5. So that's
The president should remove it. So those were just some of the calls. Even a lot from his own party were discussing it and demanding for it to be taken down as well. What we want to do now, President Trump did comment on this. He is right now up in the air heading to Mar-a-Lago for the weekend, but he did speak to reporters on the plane. We do have audio of what he had to say when he was questioned about this video. Let's listen in.
Social media post that you took down earlier today, the White House says that a staffer sent it. Who sent it, and are you going to fire them?
I looked at it. No, I looked at it. I saw it, and I just looked at the first part. It was about voter fraud in someplace, Georgia. There was a lot of voter fraud, 2020 voter fraud, and I didn't see the whole thing. I guess during the end of it, there was some kind of a that people don't like. I wouldn't like it either, but I didn't see it. I looked at the first part, and it was really about voter fraud in and the machines, how crooked it is, how disgusting it is. Then I gave it to the people. Generally, they look at the whole thing, but I guess somebody didn't, and they posted, and we took it down, and we turned it, But that was a voter fraud that nobody talks about.
all right. So I gotta walk back real quick. I do think he said that I go back a little bit just to make sure I heard correctly. I do believe he said that we posted it. So he was acknowledging posting it, but he said he didn't watch the whole thing. Now, if he approved posting it, I ain't gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of saying he didn't watch the whole thing. Let's see.
I guess during the end of it, there was.
Are you going to fire them?
No, I looked at it. I saw it, and I just looked at the first part. It was about voter fraud in someplace, Georgia. There was a lot of voter fraud, 2020 voter fraud, and I didn't see the whole thing. I guess during the end of it, there was some kind of a that people don't like. I wouldn't like it either, but I didn't see it. I looked at the first part, and it was really about voter fraud in and the machines, how crooked it is, how disgusting it is. Then I gave it to the people. Generally, they look at the whole thing, but I guess somebody didn't see it. I looked at the first part, and it was really about voter fraud in and the machines, how crooked it is.
Okay. So he's saying he looked at the first part before he gave it to the people that he gave it to, but he didn't get to the part where Obama's was the monkeys. But the people he gave it to post it didn't look at the full video. Okay. I gotta call bullshit on some of this. Let me think about this now. You watched the first. All right. Now we gotta watch this again. Is this from the beginning? Is this from the beginning? Ain't this from the beginning? Or is this from the middle part? Is this the beginning that he's speaking of that he watched? How did he know that it was about voter fraud? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I said I didn't agree with it. I can't speak for it. I can't speak. I can give you what the man said. The man said he didn't watch the whole thing. I don't know if that was the beginning of the video or if that's the end of the video. He said that's the end of the video.
Disgusting it is. Then I gave it to the people. Generally, they look at the whole thing, but I guess somebody didn't, and they posted, and we took it down, and we turned it, But that was a voter fraud that nobody talks about. They don't like to talk about that post. We took it down as soon as we found out about it.
Mr. President, a number of Republicans are calling on you to apologize for that post. Is that something you're going to do?
No, I didn't make a mistake. I mean, I look at a lot of thousands of things, and I looked at the beginning of it. It was fine. They had that one post, and I guess it was a.
So I did say he doesn't back down on what he says, and he stands on what he stands. And he said he's not apologizing for it because he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. To that, I can say I can understand where he's coming from because he's not the one that made the video. He is just the person that's watching it, and he enjoyed the video. He thought it was a good video or a funny video, so he wanted to share it with his folks. I get that. Now, what I will say is Trump, whether you hear this or not, I do believe that you should apologize for the message being misconstrued. Whether you think you did anything wrong or not, at least say, I do apologize for misdirecting the message, but I don't apologize for what my intentions was. Maybe your intentions was to, hey guys, voter fraud. Regardless of why you still pushing that agenda, because you won the second election, you just won, bro. So I don't know why you still want to talk about voter fraud, but I would say that, it would have been nice to hear you say, I don't apologize for what I posted because I thought it was funny. I thought it was good. It didn't go over my head, but I will apologize for giving a misguided message, or it wasn't a clear message of what I was trying to insinuate. Slippery slope, but hey, we voted for him. We got him for 2 more years. So you gotta deal with what he got going on.
Take off. By the way,
unless we decide to impeach him, which I don't know if I don't hear that even being a conversation even after whatever. So good luck. Let's go.
A lot of people covered. If you look at where it came from, I guess it was a takeoff on the Lion King, and certainly it was a very strong post in terms of voter fraud. Nobody knew that was at the end. If they would have looked, they would have seen it, and probably they would have had the sense to take it down. But that was a takeoff on the Lion King, and a lot of people were covered. One different.
You know what? I could imagine this being a thing though, because sometimes when my girl be talking to me, she'll be talking, right? She'll just be talking, and then I tune it out. I forget I don't know what the hell she be saying. She just be talking, just be going. Then I tune back in. I'll be like, oh shit, she's still talking. And I come back, I hear a couple words. She's still going. I tune back out. I'm back in La La Land again. So what I could say, and again, I ain't trying to get nobody excuses. I ain't trying to get nobody no outs. But I think that could be true. Maybe, let's say he did watch it from the beginning to the end. And that is at the beginning of the video we see. But let's say they put it on for him and he was over here signing another paper, and they press play over here and he doing this, he going over this. Okay, let me get this. And then he hears the song. Okay, wean away, okay. But now he looks over and he sees Joe Biden deep throating a banana. And he's like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. Yeah, I like that. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, make sure that one good and put it up for me. And that could have been a thing. So even with that, I would say, okay, I do believe you still should give an apology at that rate because, hey, you're the one that told these people to put it up on your profile, and you should make sure before, you know what I'm saying, that at least you give it a thumbs up, and at least if you gave it the thumbs up through and through, hey, if the other people decided they didn't want to put it up, then you got to understand. But if the people put it up, you got to take full responsibility, my boy. You gotta give some type of an apology in this instance. But hey, I'm not saying that man is racist. I don't believe that even was racist, what I seen, given the fact that I see other people as animals, and given the fact that, again, I will double down on Joe Biden deep throwing the goddamn banana. Do we need to see it again? Look. Where's that? Oh my God. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do we need? So if I see this, I definitely have to get rid of my bias and saying I can't say that that's racist because you got a white man as a monkey too. And what he doing is egregious. This is egregious, my boy. This man has half of the banana down his throat. Ain't even tried to bite down yet. So, yeah.
In different positions. So, but I spoke to Tim Scott. He was great. Tim is a great guy. He understood that 100%.
All right, so that was the reaction from President.
I ain't gonna fake, bro. Watching this dude, bro, he look like somebody I can't trust, man. Why they got this man as a news anchor? They gotta do better, bro. Fox gotta do better with who they be hiring, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah. Y'all let me know though. Y'all think it was racist? Y'all still thinking it was racist even after we watched the full context? Because I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers probably only just looked at the picture or only probably looked at the article and seen that it said Trump got Obama's as monkeys and was like, oh, he racist. I knew it. Y'all niggas don't be reading. Y'all niggas don't like full context. But when you hear you at Just the Facts, we getting the full context, baby. We don't jump out in front of no stories until we got a little bit more than the average folks that want to run off with stories. But anyways, you know, I seen something else with I want to make this I might make this a profile picture since they want to make Obama the guy. I'm gonna make this my screen picture. Let me grab this. I just want this piece right here. I just want that. Boom. Got him. I got him. Got him, guys. This is crazy. I seen this other speaking of the Obamas. Let's hear this real quick.
Fashion that I like, and I know that they're a person of color, I try to make it a point. If I hear of someone whose fashion that I like, and I know that they're a person of color, I try to make it a point. But the clothes have to be available. You know, I think we can all do some work to think about that balance in our wardrobes. You know, what does our closet look like and who's in it? Mm-hmm. Who are we supporting in it?
Right.
You know, and I think if you have the money to buy Chanel, then you have the money to buy everybody.
Right.
Nice. And so let us be mindful, I think would be my advice.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear that. I can feel that. I thought it was going to be something else she had said. They say Michelle Obama said she's mindful to try to avoid white-owned brands, and others also should be. I didn't hear her say that per se. See, that's what I be talking about, man. Clickbait is a motherfucker, boy. They'll tell you any goddamn thing to make you click on their shit, bro. I vow to my people, I will never make clickbait. I will always make sure that what I put in my titles is what you gonna get. It ain't gonna be nothing extra. It ain't gonna be nothing less. I promise you that. I am not gonna clickbait my folks. That is crazy word. But I do understand the point she was making. She's saying, I mean, if we going off the title, you should be careful of who you buying their clothes, because if you think about, they just tried to boycott, was it Balenciaga for the child pedo shit that they thought they was involved in, or that they are involved in, or whatever. And people out here rocking Balenciaga, so you supporting the cause of something and you don't even know what the real cause of. Speaking of which, JC Fitz is coming soon. I've been working on that website too. I ain't gonna show y'all that because then I'll be exposing a little bit too much. But that's what I be saying. See, when I be gone, man, I be doing other things. I be working, but I don't be forgetting about y'all. I promise you I don't. Y'all might forget about me, but I don't forget about y'all. I could never. But you do got to be cautious of who you wearing and what you wearing, because they support things that if you wearing it and you supporting that cause, then that means you basically support it also. So if you're a Balenciaga buyer and they support child pedoism, well, guess what? You support the cause also, because you purchase the clothes that is giving them the money to be able to indulge in the pedophilism that they is indulging in. So I mean, shit, she right. She ain't never lied about that. People got to stop trying to villainize the Obamas and stuff all the time. But I ain't an Obama fan, but they be on their ass. I be hearing some crazy stuff about the Obamas. All right, we gonna talk about this now because I done scrolled past it. I don't want to talk over it. I want to give my condolences to the Smith family. Lil Jon's son. I know everybody heard about it. Everybody talked about it. Everybody know about it. You know what I'm saying? I just do want to say my piece that because there's some circumstances that apparently I read from this article that leaves this to some. It's just kind of it's odd what happened. You know, they say that the boy left his house at 6 o'clock in the morning, or he ran out of his house on foot around 6 a.m. without a phone, and his authorities described him as possibly disoriented and in need of help. A couple different things come to my mind whenever I think about somebody saying that someone was disoriented and in need of help, and they were doing some strange things or they did strange activities prior to them going missing or being found dead. I think we have to do a good job of checking in on our folks. I said this a long time ago because I found out from Facebook when I was out of town that one of my friends had died, and I didn't talk to him at that span of time, like within a month. And like we had a long distance friendship, but I was kind of upset about that because I was like, damn, I look at him as a brother. I should have been knowing about this well in advance, but the way that my life is set up, I found out about it through Facebook. But when I found out about it, was days later, not the day of or the night of or not within hours of. That's not the gravity of this because this is somebody else's actual kid and things like that. And obviously he was a grown man, but I think you should still always, check up on your folks. Make sure that your folks is in good headspaces and stuff. Like, now I ain't saying you got to be all up their ass or you got to be constantly in their business, but for him to be leaving the house at 6 o'clock in the morning without a phone, disoriented, it's like, was drugs to play? Because that's the only reason I can think of that type of situation being the case. I don't know, how old was he? I feel bad for the Smith family because it's like, damn, bro, like 27-year-old, he's still young, bro. There's never a situation where you should bury your kids before you're buried as a parent. That's the most unfortunate part. But he was a DJ, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling what type of lifestyle he really led. Ain't no telling if Lil Jon even knew for real what kind of lifestyle he led. Or maybe he did know. Who knows? Maybe that's not even what happened. I don't really want to speak on. I just say, I'm just saying it's just odd for someone to leave their house at 6 a.m. without a phone and be described as disoriented. And then they find you a few days later dead by a pond or in a pond, and then authorities say there's no foul play as suspect. That's a lot of confusion. But not really. You just want to be respectful when you're speaking on certain things, apparent, obviously, but that's unfortunate. That's some tough stuff. Which actually brings me to my next point when we're speaking about kids. I seen this video.
Smack me. I dare you, nigga. Smack.
And what do y'all think about kids? So in this video, these kids apparently they were at somebody else's community, a gated community. Maybe they were visiting friends, or maybe they was just out at the pond trying to go fishing, or who knows what they were doing. Maybe they was causing problems. What's the appropriate course of action if you see kids that you're not familiar with in your neighborhood that's doing things that's not appropriate or doing things that's wrong or you suspect to be doing wrong, what's your course of action? Do you say anything? Do you keep to yourself and keep it pushing? Or like, how do you handle that? In this situation, we're going to watch how it unfolds.
What are you gonna do? Smack the shit out of me. You say you're gonna do what? Smack me. Smack me. I dare you, nigga. Smack me. Touch me. Touch me. Talking about wise mouth your wife. Touch me. Touch me.
The last thing.
Get back in.
So seeing he has USS Samson on their DDG-10 gives me indication, you know, he obviously must have been in the Navy. You got the hat. I don't know if this kid is white, black, Latino, or what. But we already heard him drop the N-bomb, so we gotta assume that he must be black, right? Or of some brown descent, which his hand kind of look of brown descent. But he said, slap me. You said you gonna slap me, nigga?
You say you're gonna do what? Smack me. Smack me. I dare you, nigga. Smack me. Touch me. Touch me. Talking about wise mouth your wife. Touch me. Touch me.
The last thing.
Get back in.
You hear the kid in the back calling him a bitch. What do you do in a situation like this, especially being an older guy? Like, first and foremost, as an older guy, I think he probably should have kept it pushing, but he probably, you know, older people be having they in their ways. They in their ways. So are the kids wrong in this situation for being disrespectful and not just minding their manners? I remember when we grew up, you know what I'm saying? If grown folks came and told us to get the fuck up off somebody's property, off of some property that we don't own and our parents don't own that motherfucker, it ain't too much. You just, yes, sir. Appreciate it. No, ma'am. Or yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? You just keep it pushing. But in today's era, when you tell kids to get off somebody's property, off of their land or whatever, bitch, what you gonna do if I don't, bitch? Like, what kind of kids we raising in today's society, man? What's going on?
Tell the cops what you just said. Tell the cops what you just said. You just threatened me. You say you're gonna smack me for what?
Back off.
I'm not on your house. I'm not at your house.
You
said you're gonna. You don't own shit. You said you're gonna smack me. No.
Oh man, and we got the little lady out here, the old lady. The kids don't have no sense of respect. I ain't even saying it like the old people ain't do nothing wrong. I don't know what the old folks did. I just kicked my camera. I don't know if the old folks said, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you for real, because we ain't hear him say that. But he might have did before he started recording. But
No, it was your fault. It was your fault. It was your fault. You were gonna smack him, right? Why are you about to cry?
and see, as a woman, this is that thing right here. Because women gotta learn. Sometimes it's best for you to just stay the fuck out the way too. Because this could be very dangerous for him and her. They old, bruh. These some young kids. These some young boys. Some teenage boys. They can pack of hyenas, man. That's a pack of hyenas. This is about choosing your battle sometimes, right? This wasn't a good battle for Buddy to pick. I don't think he was prepared for all this. He probably could have said what he said and passed and kept it going. Hey man, y'all go ahead and get out of here with that nonsense. Y'all being some hooligans, y'all get up out of here. Stayed in his car and get the fuck on out of here like Red did in the car. I told you come around here fucking with them people. Get in this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have stayed in the car, pulled out. But this could be ugly.
Who are you gonna smack? Who are you gonna?
Okay, so we see somebody that look they look like they might be getting ice called on this guy here, the white guy. I have to assume that these two are almost one and the same. Maybe not. I mean, not family or brothers or anything like. They probably like the same color though. They probably the same. I have to assume. I'm just assuming at this stage.
Gonna smack. Who are you gonna smack, bro? You're not smack shit. And you can tell this whole community that you're not gonna do shit to nobody. You're not gonna do shit with that old ass flip.
Damn. So he got in the car. His wife's still outside over here talking to these people. Why she ain't got back in the car yet?
Flip phone, bitch. Get back in your car. Nobody's worried about you. Yeah, you're gonna be on Facebook, dumbass. Call the car.
So who's wrong in this situation, man? Them kids got to get gone. If the police came, they about to get them gone anyway. It ain't nothing you can even do to the old folks. That, hey, you know what's crazy though is somebody would see this video and said that if they was talking to my kids like that, if I seen them, I would have beat their ass. Hey, that's why the kids be acting the way they be acting. Matter of fact, look, where it's at. Where it's at. This is why the kids be acting the way they be acting right here. This is what they be doing. Where it's at. Here you go. Here you go. Look, this is the video. This is what the kids be doing. This is your kid. Look, it say, mom says she doesn't know what to do with her son because now he's moving like Michael Myers. You know why? Same reason why the kids was out there talking about get in the car, bitch, and your old ass with the stupid ass flip phone and all this dumb shit because they don't got no respect for elders is because of shit like this, right? He got a whole handful of rocks and he just having target practice and she ain't nothing happening. This little nigga would be seeing the gates of hell right now. He need to get his ass beat so bad they would need to call CPS to get me up off of him. There is no reason why your kid is destroying your shit like this. If he throwing rocks at your motherfucking window, busting your shit, you think he got respect for anybody else's shit? So what you think will happen if he go out here and all of a sudden he's one of those victims of the cop that shot the black kid because the black kid was running because the black kid did some dumb shit, and now we out here protesting for this black kid that got killed that we think was unjustified. Whole time this nigga like this. Whole time this nigga like this, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm not playing. Record him. Record him. I'm not playing. Record him.
What is recording him not playing gonna do? Because he still threw that goddamn rock. What did record him? Look, he never changed his facial expression the whole time he was doing it. He never changed his facial expression the whole time. Never changes his facial expression. Y'all raising a serial killer. He has no consequences. He don't even fear consequence at this point. You can't even whoop the fear. You can't even put fear in him now at this point. Well, I mean, you can, but you can't. You, ma'am, you can't. This is what y'all sign up for, though. That's what you sign up for, though. That's what you signed up for, though. Look. These are the type. This is what you got.
Because she needs help. Like, she needs help. Like, I gotta get out of her. Get out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Bitch! Get out!
This is a kid talking to her mom. That's little Michael Myers right there. That's little Michael Myers when he get a little bit older. He gonna actually get vocal at that point. Maybe I don't know. I don't know which one will be worse. The one that don't speak and just be action, or the one that really that be talking that shit and about to do some shit too.
You ain't got nowhere to go. I'm straight, bro. You was a mistake, bitch.
Damn.
Yo, look what the fuck my mama did to my room.
The mom did this to your room, daughter? She got that look. She got that look of Michael Myers on her face too, though. Hey, why do people have kids if they don't like the kid? Or why do people have kids if they don't like kids? How you gonna tell? How do you tell your kid that they was a mistake when you had? Because I mean, obviously, it's your body, your choice in this world that we live in. So you had 9 months to decide if you wanted to have the kid, but you had the kid. How is the kid a mistake? How did the kid become a mistake? Can somebody help me understand that? I need to know, well, how did the kid become a mistake if you had 9 months to let that kid incubate and grow into full form? And I don't know I don't know how old the girl is, so I don't know what the terms was back then. I don't know if you could go first, second, third trimester. I don't know what trimester you could have did it in back then, but you had options. Why is it gotta?
This bitch is toxic and she needs help. Like, she needs help. Like, I gotta get out of her. Get out! Get the fuck out!
Golly, this what we dealing with. This what we dealing with. Who in the wrong in this situation? We don't even know why the woman did what she did, but who in the wrong in this situation? Let's just say she could have did the most egregious thing. Let's say the daughter did the most egregious thing. Whatever reason you could justify the mom tearing her room up like that, can we justify the daughter talking back to the mom like that, or the mom talking to the kid like that? Can we justify either of those? I know the famous saying is, it couldn't have been me. I know the famous saying is, hey, my kid ain't never gonna talk to me like that. But you probably one of them ones that they talk to like that. Or you might be the one that you talk to your kid like that. Which one is it? We got to definitely do better. I know that for a fact. But this is the second time I'm seeing this on black people. And we always be the ones talk about, hey, that's the white folks that be acting like that. We be quick to say that shit. But we 2 for 2 right now with this shit.
Get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out. That's what the daughter said. And the mama come back and said, you get out, bitch. I'm going to be all right. So we praying on the downfall of our kids also. We hate our kids that much that we don't even want them to do good in life. Come on, man. Is we serious? Is this where we at? This where we at 2026, bro? Come on, man. Come on.
Get out! You ain't got nowhere to go. I'm straight, bro.
So what you think that creates when you tell her to get out and she ain't got nowhere to go? And then if she turns into, okay, now let's say the worst thing happens. Let's say the worst thing happens. We find her in the pond. Are you now sad? Are you gonna cry? Because really you can't be, because she was a mistake, right? But then you'll have a GoFundMe trying to raise as much money as you can for a funeral. See, this is what I be saying, man. It be a lot of bad folks that murky up the water for good folks that actually do have genuine causes and genuine issues and stuff going on. But then you got to think on the other side, like, well, what's going on with the situation? Why did the situation even happen like that for real? Why did that even go down like that? Was that necessary? Was it called for? 9 times out of 10, it should be different than what you even know for real. Shit be different than what you even know for real. Shit so serious. I seen this. I want to see what y'all got, what my folks got to say about this. This says, I don't know who Bella Ramsey is, but she slams mother care and demand an urgent rebrand to be inclusive, claiming that the shop's name ignores the reality that not every mother is a female. Mother is the female parent of a child, defined by biological, legal, or emotional connection. She may be a biological mother, the genetic contributor to the child through contraception or egg donation. an adopted mother who legally becomes a part through adoption, or gestational surrogate who carries a child for another person or couple. The term also extends to women who fulfill the nurturing and caregiving roles such as a stepmother or other mother, even if not biologically related. Beyond biology, being a mother encompasses unconditional love, sacrifice, and committed to a child's well-being. Mothers are often seen as protectors, guides, disciplinarians, and emotional anchors, providing safety. Okay. Ignores the reality that not every mother is female. Oh, okay. Let's try this. What is a female? Of or denoting the sex that produces ova or bears young. Characteristics of or appropriate to the sex in humans and other animals, consisting of members of this sex. Merriam definition. Because this is how my nigga LBC got me last time. Let's go to this one. Let's go. Relating to or being the sex that typically has the capacity to bear young or produce eggs. Huh. And she says not all mothers are female. So what else? What kind of mothers are there then? What is she talking about? Who the fuck is Bella Ramsey, bro? Can we find out who is Bella? Who is Bella Ramsey, man? Is she a transgender or something? English actor born Isabella. Non-binary actor. Okay. They and them. Okay. Let's see what this share. Female, okay. So is Bella Ramsey supposedly trying to turn into a male, or does Bella Ramsey have gay dad parents or some shit? Like, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm confused. I'm genuinely. What does the comment say about this shit? We cooked, bro. This nigga just said she almost, in what she said, she's almost right. It should be inclusive because some kids are raised by their fathers. I got one for you. Let's see. Let's do this. What is mother care? What is mother care? What is that? What is that? Okay. It's founded in the UK. That's why we don't hear nothing. We don't know nothing about this shit because it's not an American store. Okay. That makes sense. Mother care. What is this? No. I want to see what's in the store. I gotta see what's in the store, man. Mother care boots. What? That's not it. Mother care. Oh, mother care at Boots. Okay. Mother care products available at Boots. Okay, let's see. Let's shop now. What is this? Oh, it's just clothes. Okay. Why the fuck would a man need to be included in what mother care is? I get it. Hey, look, I take my son to the store and I need to take him to mother's care to get him so we get him a fit. Shit, these clothes might have been made with mother's motherfucking care, goddamn it. What the fuck is we talking about, bro? What is we talking about? What is this nigga talking about? Loki, you a plant, bro. I think you might be a plant, bro. There's no reason why this nigga just said this dumb ass shit, bro. Croc, did she say that? Baby girl with the face of an 8-year-old doesn't know shit about it being a mother. Yeah. Mother identified. Okay. Yeah. That's because if you can't give birth, you're not a mother. Just because a dude can mutilate us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I can agree with that. I mean, he definitely isn't a mother. You're still a dude for sure. You're still a male. You can dress it up how you want to dress it up, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm confused about that whole rhetoric right there. What kind of agenda is this girl pushing? Is she trying to become like is she trying to become a boy or something? Is her name about to be something else? Like, is she trying to become a boy or something? What the fuck is she talking about? I don't want to talk about that shit no more. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what y'all think. Do y'all think that a shop called Mother Care, which it's not here obviously, but hey, we're gonna talk about it because it popped up. Do y'all think that it should be called Parent Care? Maybe shouldn't be Mother's Care because sometimes the father can be raising. That's not even that likely, bro. Like, come on. And inclusivity. I did see this. I wanted to see what this was about.
Everything you me closest to the suburb when we go out. You see me.
She married herself. She proposed to herself. She just proposed to herself. A woman surprised herself with a marriage proposal. I finally surprised myself with a marriage. Is this delusional? Is this over the top? Is this too much? Is this doing too much? Is this probably the reason why she not married for real? She was delusional. She probably don't need a man, huh? She independent. She don't need a man because she proposed to herself. Can you actually marry yourself? Let's find out. You have to be full of yourself to marry yourself, right? Yes, you can legally marry yourself in certain U.S. states. Huh. Self-solemnization. Solemnization. I wonder what that, huh. I wonder what that means. What does it do? Like, sologamy? Sologamy is a symbolic ceremony where you make vows to yourself affirming self-love and personal commitment. Huh. This is about to be the next trend, guys. Prepare for it in a state near you. Sologamy. There's no more monogamy. There's no more monogamy. Once they hit that wall, they realize them niggas don't want them no more. I'm gonna just marry myself. I wonder how that works though. Like, what if you have intercourse with somebody else? Is that still cheating? Are you considered a cheater now? Did you? What if you want a divorce from yourself and go marry somebody else? Do you have to divorce yourself to marry somebody else? How does that work? That is interesting. People be coming up with anything in 2026, boy. She married her. She's gonna marry herself. And she's happy. She's happy she finally got her marriage proposal. But she planned all of this. Like, she had a photographer even record her. And she actually acted so. How do you have to feel in order to do some shit like this? Can you genuinely be happy in this moment? You doing this for yourself. It's like I bought myself an Xbox when it first came out with the new game, 2K. As soon as it came out, and this is my gift to myself, and I'm about to just cry because I can't believe I got this motherfucker. See, I guess something like that is different because I had to work to get that, but it wasn't a major purchase. Maybe if we think about a major purchase, okay, I worked hard, I finally bought myself a house. I could be happy about something like that. To marry myself though, no, bro, that's kind of weird, bro. This is wild. People are doing anything these days. What are these people saying? This is a new level of depression. Yeah, I can say. How lonely or entitled do you have to be to do this? I think that's an all new level. I think that's an all new how. Like, I think in order to do some shit like that, you really gotta be fucking wrapped up in self pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. I don't think that's just a thing that can happen to anybody. I love myself, but I don't love myself enough to marry me, bro. Like, I want some. Now, if you can get married and you can't get married, if you can marry yourself and that means you're blocked off from being married to other people, hey, that might be a way out of telling people why you can't get married. It's a complicated process of how I got to divorce myself. Copium. She's off that copium. She coping. Yeah, that makes sense. I can feel that for sure. She definitely coping. It looks like everybody is saying this. Black women have been psychologically indoctrined into saying single and becoming LGBT so they stop reproducing. Huh. Call her a loser. She's a loser. You gotta hold that L, baby girl. She ain't trying to hold that L. She is not trying to hold that L. Hey, look. What if you had got some DoorDash, right? I ain't seen this video. My phone kept freezing when I was trying to watch it. But what if you ordered some DoorDash and on your Ring doorbell camera after you got your food, when you was eating it, you good into it, you eating it real good. And you just so happen to review the doorbell camera at the end of the night and you see this. You see somebody do that. She just was in there. And then she touched your food right after. Now, I mean, she didn't technically touch your food. She technically touched the bag. But what you do? What you do in this situation? What you do in that situation, man? Hold on, no, I ain't want to comment. I ain't trying to comment what these folks say. Oh no, wait, what they say? What they say? I want to see what they say to this. That's crazy. She digging too. This happened on the second. She's digging. She's in that position where you is getting it all. She's getting it all. Looking straight for it. She's focused. No shame. She checked her six too. She even looked back to make sure there ain't nobody coming. What you do in that situation? Let's see. Nah, dog. I think her pants got stuck to her thigh. She ain't touch herself. Inappropriate from what I just watched. Wow. Copium. I'm a DoorDasher, but I've never ordered from DoorDash myself. Also, I never do anything nasty like that. Wow. I have people's food. Okay, Jimmy. Honestly, I think she was sharding. Some fishy dressing on top. What the? Stink finger strikes again. In her defense, food was wrapped and she had an itch. Why y'all want to say she was itching? I don't think she was itching. I think she was... That's a hell of an itch, my boy. That's a hell of an itch. Hey, look, why she had to dig in her pants to get that itch if that was an itch, bro? That's a hell of an itch, my boy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Everybody say she itching. I don't know if that's an itch, my boy. That's a strong ass itch right there. God damn. Hey, what you doing if you wanna what you doing when you wanna call like this?
What? Well, you blushing? I got you blushing and gushing. Look
Yo,
at you.
bro, this ain't what you
What?
Hey, you gotta be careful on these dating apps, man. What you doing? You run across something like that, dog?
This is my first evil demonic fucking boyfriend. Okay, so like it has to be me because literally since my first evil demonic fucking boyfriend freaking was evil, diabolical actually. My second boyfriend, he was a good man. He was a good man. Was he really really broke and raised by a just white people, so he's really entitled. But he was a good man. My third boyfriend ever, great guy, basically fucking taught him how to be a boyfriend and then gave him a fucking life skill that he can make money from. And then can just disrespect me and now I'm fucked. Because I'm in college and I focused on a relationship instead of making friends like a fucking idiot. I love college and I love men and I think they're so fun and I think there's always gonna be another girl or they're always gonna disrespect you. I just love men! Okay, so like it has to be me because literally since my first evil demonic fucking boyfriend freaking was evil, diabolical actually. My second boyfriend, he was a good man. He was a good man. Was he really really broke and raised by a just white people, so he's really entitled. But he was a good man. My third boyfriend ever, great guy, basically fucking taught him how to be a boyfriend and then gave him a fucking life skill that he can make money from. And then can just disrespect me and now I'm fucked. Because I'm in college and I focused on a relationship instead of making friends like a fucking idiot. I love college and I love
password the whole time we was fucking with each other. And I'll never forget, I was dating this nigga that had my password the whole time we was fucking with each other. Y'all, had my password to my Instagram the whole time we was fucking around. I swear to God. And the way that I found out was so cold. One day we on FaceTime and he like, oh, what you finna do? And I'm like, oh, I'm finna go on a boat. Like, he was like, oh, you finna go on a boat? Like, with who? I'm like, oh, just a few of my friends. Mind you, I was going on a whole yacht party for this other boy that I was talking to at the time. So he was like doing his thing, and I had already found him cheating. Like, I had already found him doing what he was doing. But the cold part is, I didn't know that he had the password to my Instagram, y'all. So one day I'm on Instagram, and the other boy that I was talking to, he had sent me the address or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I'll be there. You know, I'm bringing two of my homegirls. You know, we'll be there at 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock come. Y'all, why am I looking for the address? I go back to the DM and it's not there. So I'm like, I know I didn't fucking, what the fuck happened to the, hold on. So I'm like, hold on. Mind you, I hadn't even started drinking yet. So I'm like, bitch, did I fucking accidentally delete the fucking DM? Like, what the fuck? So I had the nigga number, so I texted him. I'm like, hey, I don't know where the address went, but can you text me the address? Y'all, why did this nigga tell me like, oh yeah, nah, like, y'all can't come no more? I'm like, what the fuck you mean we can't come no more? Like, what the fuck? He was like, oh, like, yeah, like, you sent me this whole DM earlier, like, you didn't see the video? Y'all, why did this nigga send the nigga I was supposed to be going on a boat with a whole video of us doing it? like, I don't know if you meant to send that to me or what, but like, it's good. Like, you don't gotta come, shawty. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So I immediately called a nigga back, and he like laughing on the phone. As soon as I call him, he laughing. He like, yeah, got you, bitch. Like, you thought that you was going on a boat. You thought you was going on a yacht party. Like, I'm like, how the fuck did you get my fucking password? Oh my God. Gosh, y'all, I was so embarrassed. I was so mad. Like, I changed my password fast as a motherfucker. He starts sending me screenshots from like 6 months. Like all the DMs that he saw with all the niggas I was talking to, I was like, what the fuck? And the crazy part is like, we was good during those months. Like, when he saw, I guess, the DMs, he was just like building a RICO case against me. And I really wasn't really doing nothing, but it was like, okay, it was shit to where it was like, okay, bitch, like, you shouldn't be doing that. But I already found him cheating. Like, I already caught him cheating. So it's like, we wasn't together, but we was still fucking with each other, but we wasn't together, if you get what I'm saying. And so I had asked him, like, no, for real, like, how did you get my password? And he was like, you don't remember that day, like that night? Basically, I had lost my phone, y'all, and I had logged into my Instagram on his phone and called my best friend on her, like, on Instagram. I didn't have her number by heart. I had called my best friend and I was like, hey, did I leave my phone at your house? And she was like, yeah, you did. Like, I've been calling you, bitch. Like, come get it. So I'm like, all right, bet. And I didn't know how to get to her house because she had just moved. So I was like, hey, send me your address to your new apartment. I'm finna come get it. So that's how how he had my password. But the crazy part is, I thought that when you log out, like, it deletes your password. I guess when I logged out, it like saved my information to his phone. So my Instagram was linked to his Instagram, bitch. So he had my Instagram password since that day. So since that day, he was looking through all my shit. I was so fucking hurt, bitch. When I went to my best friend house and got my phone, we was hollering. She was like, bitch, how the fuck you fucking get caught up like that? I'm like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Oh.
Yeah, I did not go outside for like 2 months after that. I was like, hold on, I gotta regroup. Like, I need to take a breather, cause what the fuck?
Look. Look. No. No. I knew it. Hey, hey, I knew it. Baby, yes. I called her. I called her. I called her. Look. Look. Look at this. I already knew what time of shoe it was on. Look. Look. No.
Voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say they're
And I'll never forget, I was dating this nigga that had my password the